The headline is arguably the most important part of your sales letter. Because if your headline is weak and doesn't get people to stick around, none of the other sections of your sales letter will matter, as the reader would simply already have left your page. So, if you want to craft headlines that compel and sell, then we'll go over exactly how to do that in this video. To start off, what is the primary function of the headline? It's to capture enough attention that gets the reader to stop and read the next sentence. That's it. And if your headline doesn't succeed in doing this, you are going to bomb. Now, the next question that begs asking is, what can you actually use to grab that attention and get your reader to keep reading? We'll be covering a number of key factors to look at. Although all of them are important, I'll let you know which is the number one factor you need to get right straight away. It's creating curiosity. That, and also stating your unique selling proposition or USP in your headline. Curiosity is a powerful driving force to get people to buy. Also, before I forget to say this, you want to make sure your sales copy is speaking directly to your market. Get to the heart of exactly what they are feeling. Reflect that in your headline. Are they feeling frustrated with a lack of progress? Are they feeling let down in some way? Emphasize on that biggest pain they're experiencing and on what they really want or fantasize about. You'll be on the right track if you do this. Right, now let's look at what additional factors you can optimize to make your headline perform better. Number 1, promises, the biggest benefit of all. Remembering the promise rule is a fantastic way to start off a solid sales letter. You can put the strongest benefit or promise of what it is you're trying to sell into the headline. This can quite literally suck the reader into your copy. You then structure the rest of your copy to weave around this benefit. You're always selling in your sales letter, as at the end of the day, people have a problem and you are the solution. Tell them the benefit right from the start. Let them know what's in it for them to spend the next minutes of their lives reading your sales letter. Cool, let's move on to the next factor to consider, which is number 2, specificity. Being specific in your headline helps increase believability and sales. Don't be vague, saying that your cream reduces acne by 90%. No, be specific. Say that your magical cream has been scientifically proven to reduce acne by 94%. Adding specificity to your headline boosts the chances someone will be intrigued and believe your proposal to keep reading. 3. Useful sells. Are you communicating usefulness in your headline? Make sure it's useful and what you are promising is going to be useful to the reader. Which brings me to my next point, urgency. Urgency is a weapon we want to be utilizing throughout our copy several times. The logic behind this is actually pretty straightforward. You see, we're all surrounded by distractions. With that said, you must be aware that if your prospect leaves the page, there is very little chance they'll be coming back again. So you need to add in some incentive for the person reading the headline right now. What's the reason they should pay attention to this and pay attention to it right now? Now the next point, curiosity. Again, this is another one. Are you building enough curiosity in the headline that gets the reader to stop and keep reading? Check in to see if you've got enough curiosity in that headline. Does the headline make the reader stop and wonder what the next thing you're going to say is? Remember, you want them to take that next step, and that is to keep reading your sales letter. Right, point number 6, appeal directly to the market's emotion. Show your market that you absolutely understand what they're feeling by getting right down to it in your headline. If you know your market is feeling frustrated, tap right into that in your headline without promising anything in particular with this approach. Number 7, differentiating yourself. Check out some of the other headlines out there. It's always a good idea to ensure your headline differs from all the others out there. Make it stand out. Make it something they've never come across anywhere else. When you do this effectively, this means more sales for you. Alright, now that we've covered all the important elements you can add to your headline, does it mean you have to include all of these in your headlines? No, but you do want to include as many of these elements as you can into the headline. When you do, you're able to maximize the chances of your sales letter being read by your readers. And the more readers you can get to stick around and read your sales letter, well, in the end, that's going to mean the more your sales letter converts and makes you money. And if all of this sounds like too much just to write a headline, well, you're right, it absolutely is too darn much. So if you'd like a pro to take care of all of this trouble for you, feel free to contact me and let me know. Until next time, talk to you soon.